Alright, survivors, welcome back to Green Hell. We are hip deep in this intriguing, awesome, yet slightly confusing story. In the next tent over there, we found a machine that needed a blood sample, which we found. And then we need a specimen to fuse with that blood sample to cure something. Now, if you remember, we're going to make a little coffee to try to keep from having to sleep right away. There we go. If you remember, back at the gold mine, we found a letter that somebody was trying to cure sickness, and we're going to drink that. Ooh, twice. Very nice. I might as well take this pot in case we're out of here. And they were doing a bunch of blood transfusions, and then, they said, they couldn't cure it, and the children are the key. It was kind of weird, right? In the very beginning of the game, there's there was the corkboard in our tent, and it had a bunch of brochures or whatever on it. A bunch of information, and one of them said that they were doing this weird ritual where they would, purposely poison the children with poisonous dart frogs to build up an immunity to them. I think that is the key to this whole deal. I think the poisonous dart frogs are the specimen that the machine is looking for, okay? Now, there was a bunch of literature inside that tent with the machine that mentioned long fruit and things like that, and it said the specimen could be flora or fauna. So, if we don't find a poisonous dart frog right away, we're gonna go ahead and try some different fruits, and, the one I'm thinking of looks like a giant... It looks like almost like an ear of corn, but it was white. And we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. And we're gonna have to keep an eye out for frogs hopping around, which I do not see, which are all over this game. But now that we need one, there's no way we're gonna find one. But the problem is, if we do find a frog, they're poisonous and they shoot you with a dart, you know? So, how do we, like, survive that? I'm not 100% sure how all this is gonna go down, but we're gonna have to find out. And I'm hoping that there will be one by the water. Wait. Yes. Okay, so poison dart frog, we have one. Now we have a fever, and it says we need to inspect ourselves. Why? So let's go ahead and inspect ourselves. Take off our armor. That right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this. Our awesome Goliath, dressing. Oh, we can't? Why? None of our dressings will work?
I need to rest.
Yeah, you do. That'll work. But not the Goliath dressing. The Lily dressing will. And the tobacco dressing will. So let's try that. Where did the Goliath dressing go? Did we drop it? No. Oh, here. Oh, no, we still have it. And we have the dart frog. Now we also have a fever, so let's go ahead and try some painkillers to get rid of that. Yep. That did work. But we're still hurting. We gotta get this frog off of us. We need to get some sleep, too. Yeah, it's like draining our energy, so we're gonna have to sleep like an hour or something just to get by. Although I do have tea on us, we can make a cup of tea. Oh, that worked. It took away the... Alright, let's check our stats all around. We're good. We just need a little water. But we can go ahead and get our pan out in the rain. Alright, awesome. I really hope this works. Because I don't want to have to go around and search every freaking plant in the world, you know? We're gonna eat these. Actually, we're gonna take this too. We might need that eventually. We could have just eaten them right off the tree. Gives us a little bit of energy. Gives us a lot of energy. They're so impressive. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Alright, let's try this. I'm really intrigued. Clean water, let's go ahead and drink that. It's not raining anymore, so let's take the pot just so I don't forget it. It's so important. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to try like every plant and every animal. Because look, they were trying it, you know, they're ripping apart turtles and stuff. And all these, like, I can't make heads or tails of this. And all these, actually, those are coordinates, aren't they? A1 and S12. What's S12? A1 is on our map. Right here. We're gonna have to check that out. So it's Omega, A1, and H, and then this. I don't. That scares me. We're gonna have to figure. We're gonna have to visit all these sites actually. But I'm dying to try this. So sample analyzer. We tried something already and it failed. So we're gonna try this. Poisonous dart frog, alive. Maybe we have to burn it. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to collect another one. Because they said something about the children's skin being burnt. Unless I'm remembering it incorrectly. Fingers crossed. Success. What does that mean? Cure, take.
This can't be true. Mia, I found it. Answer, please. I have a cure.
Holy shit.
Come on. God damn it, speak to me.
New notebook entry. We think it's barbaric to give children poison, but this is how the natives build resistance to the toxin from their earliest days. So many tribes use this method that we completely missed it. I missed it. Told ya. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Who is better than us? We have the cure now? For what? I don't know. Cancer? I mean, if you look inside these specimen things, there's no frog in there. But they have, like, everything else, you know what I mean? We found it. Either way, victory is ours. So now, let's go check out A1 and see what that's all about. Hell yeah, we're on a mission now. I wouldn't say we're on a mission from God, but pretty close. Pretty damn close. Alright, so... Wow, man. That's amazing. So let's get some fuel on the fire. Our stats should be fine. No, we're a little thirsty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, wait, we got all types of canned goods. No hydration from that. And believe it or not, canned milk does not give you hydration. Oh, orange juice. Here we go, 30 hydration. Alright, so let's get our pot out in the rain. Okay, so it is collecting water. Hopefully, I pray to God we don't freaking forget it. And we're gonna sleep a whole bunch. Wow, I can't believe we found the cure. That's amazing. Okay, let's check our stats. We're thirsty. Need a little bit of carbs. We're still gonna be thirsty. No, we're good. We need a little bit of carbs. We need a little bit of fats. We actually have... We can harvest these Brazil nuts. Oh. Check the fire. Just helps keep our sanity up. Yeah, harvest the... Oh no. I was gonna eat that for the fat just now, the unknown nut. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, we don't really have a source of protein that's concerning me. And where is the Brazil... Oh, we have beef jerky. Never mind. Here's the Brazil nut. So it's gonna give us fats, a little bit of protein. Very nice. We do need carbs, just a little bit though. What time of day is it? It's still kind of early. Maybe we should sleep a little bit more. And we're gonna have to try to find A1. I like to get up around 4. Oh no! Missed the button. Okay, so we don't really need to load the fire. We're pretty much good on everything. There's an MRE right here. Let's go ahead and eat it. And that'll top everything off except for our hydration, which we have right here. And we're going to go ahead and take that. Alright, now we are at 25 by 34. So 25 by 34. We're in the water. Does that make any sense? Did it say 26 and I just didn't see it? We need to go to 23 by 33. So we need to go northeast a little bit towards an island. And I have no clue what we're going to find there. I have no clue what's going to happen. I think I actually don't know if I should save the game or what. Ooh, tea. I like that because it doesn't store in your food section. As a matter of fact, is there any other food stuff in here?
Dr. Smith, report number 20. This time regarding Dr. Higgins.
Oh, we already heard that.
After we arrived, our collaboration.
So, yeah, is there any other food stuff in here that I missed? Don't see any. Do we see this letter? Due to problems with connectivity, all further reports are to be recorded as audio logs. Reports must contain a number, name of the person reporting, and location. There is no requirement regarding the number of reports. It should be adjusted to any development. Audio logs will be collected once a week, together with samples. The plan will land as usual every Thursday. Audio logs are to be described in detail, packed securely, and ready to be given to the pilot. Yeah, I don't think that, I don't think we read that one yet. Alright, so we're out of here. We're heading northeast that way. There's an island out there. That one right there. So how do we get to it without being killed? I guess we're gonna do a little island hopping. Caimans make me nervous. I'm sorry it's a little dark. We're up, you know, before the sun. Since we just used a bandage, let's go ahead and gather some more of these. Just a couple, because we have quite a bit of bandages. We don't need that. Very nice. What's our weight? 39. How is that even possible? What is this? It's like a bridge? $25 by 31. Where does that put us? 25, 31, way up here? We're way up here, we're on the wrong island. We need to go southeast. We need to go way down there somewhere. Any bird's nest in this deadwalk? No. That's gotta be it right there. Oh, that was weird. I thought for sure we were going for a swim. Make and drink another high. Oh man. Find better climbing equipment, make and drink another ayahuasca. Oh man. Oh man. Yep. This is too much. Alright, so we know the drill, right? Fire. We have no sticks or anything on us. Crazy. I can't believe we have to do this again. What the heck? The world just takes a turn for the surreal. Every time we have to do this. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna have to harvest these like 3 times. Let's see if we have enough. Nope. Ah, this is... I can't believe we're doing this again. At least, hey, I have the ingredients already. I'm pretty sure the last time I was getting mushrooms, I gathered one of those vines. I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna need this. And behold and lo, here we are. So do I have any dry leaves on us? Oh look, we got a breather on us. We got all types of crap. We're stocked up. Dry leaf. We got 2 more. That's cool.
Bitch!
Plenty of stamina, baby. I don't know what he's complaining about. There we go. Yep, insert ingredients. Alright. We're probably never gonna come back here again. Maybe we should have a quick look around. See if... That's weird. That's not supposed to be like that. Hovering in the air. I just want to see what's on this little island. You know, we have no clue where we're gonna end up. Any more Brazil nuts? No. That's weird. Not one. As you can probably tell, I'm not looking forward to going on this trip. It's like taxing. Takes a lot out of you. It's like taking a hallucinogenic in real life. It really does take a lot out of you. But these indigo mushrooms will definitely help. No fats on the ground though. No nuts. Alright, let's go. We're out of here. Howdy. Boom. Terrifying. Terrifying. Don't do it, no. There he is. Oh my god, this crazy little kid. Oh my... Yo. I don't want to lose him. He's glowing. What is O-T? Here we are again.
You know what the worst part about this disease is? The doctors gave me 6 months. How am I supposed to live my life when time is running out? How the fuck do I just can't. I can't do this anymore. I wake up next to you every day, knowing there's no future for us. I just can't take it. The pain, I want to end it and just be done. It feels like someone is holding my heart in an iron fist and I can't breathe. I just lie there and look at you.
On Tuesday afternoon, the police had to intervene after the building security had lost control over the crowd. People tried to get inside, and the car of the employee trying to leave the company's premises was attacked. Patients from around the world who have camped for a couple weeks under the local headquarters are demanding immediate access to the latest generation cancer drug. They protest against the favored treatment of patients with Brazilian nationality who received treatment in the first place, and for free. 3 people were injured, including one of the employees of the company. Their life is not in danger. At present, the police have confirmed the arrest of 5 people. Brazilian doctors announced victory in fight against cancer. Starting today, the latest drug from Molnupiravir is available on market. As proven by research, it works faster and more efficiently than chemotherapy, does not cause any side effects, and reduces the risk of relapse.
Wait.
Company representatives ensure that it also performs well in cases of malignant cancer and extensive metastasis. Company's policy arose controversy for distributing the drug in Brazil for free, while foreign patients have to pay dearly. However, it does not discourage patients who are already queuing for this unusual cure. Protests of the medical community regarding the
We found a cure for cancer.
revolutionary cancer drug. Only in the United States, 150 leading
Medical report, discharge summary, no cancer changes found, underlying disease and complications, none. Conducted medical treatment procedures, CT scan of the chest, didn't show any tumors in the lungs, trachea, and main bronchi, normal. Blood test results unremarkable. Conducted surgical treatment procedures, none. Recommendations regarding further treatment, patient has been discharged. Recommended checkup in 2 months.
Tuesday afternoon, the police had to intervene after the building security had lost control over the crowd. People tried
Wait, so we found a cure for cancer.
The employees trying to keep the company's premises was attacked. Patients from around the world could have.
Whoa. It's done. Omu Corp has launched a new era in its history of mankind. The revolutionary drug has entered production, and soon cancer will finally be defeated. Everything began with a traveler, Jake Higgins, who went to Amazonia and brought back the secret to eternal health, and then shared his findings with Omu Corp. The company immediately started research on the new drug, which will cure cancer once and for all. Once one of the worst sicknesses will soon be completely eradicated. It may be hard to believe, but the results of the test are unambiguous, and the cure is really working and leads to full remission. And this is only the beginning. The medical revolution is gaining momentum, and there's already research underway aimed at eliminating other sicknesses. Thanks to Omu Corp, the impossible has become possible, and today we are standing before the unique opportunity to ensure that mankind is healthy and durable like never before. Wow. This is really long. While the Brazilian pharmaceutical company Omu Corp is giving away free injections of a supposedly revolutionary cure it all for the country's citizens, the rest of the world watches in outrage as the prices of the drug keep soaring. Until recently, only the people interested in the pharmaceutical market recognized the name Omu Corp, but now the company is on everyone's lips. The drug is developed in record time, and those already sick, it stimulates the immune system, causing a remission and a complete recovery. Although all of the sounds are unreal, the internet is full of photos and clips presenting testimonies of people cured of cancer, AIDS, or lupus. A study has also been published that shows great effectiveness of the drug against Ebola, which has been unbeatable so far. However, Omu Corp has refused to give access to the drug to foreign medical labs, therefore no research outside of Brazil has proven its effects. This doesn't seem to discourage the sick and dying from all around the world. They set up online fundraisers, hoping to collect the unimaginable amounts of money needed for treatment. Those who can make a pilgrimage to Brazil in hope of getting an injection for free. People are queuing up at the border, waiting to be let in, and the airlines are launching new connections to address the rising demand. Although Omu Corp is giving away the drug for free in Brazil, the profits of the company have already reached billions of dollars. The company has exclusive rights to the new drug and keeps its ingredients secret, not to let anyone copy the formula. This means that it is free to dictate the prices for other countries. According to unofficial reports, among the parties negotiating the Omu Corp is not only importers from the USA, but also the governments of different countries aiming to provide their citizens with access to the drug. The details of these conversations haven't been made public yet, but we know that Omu Corp is looking to build its branches around the world, initially at least one per each continent. A race between world power is underway, and it will determine the choice of birth locations. The success of Omuo Corp is slowly affecting the entire country. Brazil so far has the world's eighth largest economy, and is now on its way to the very top. Thanks to this medical discovery, the country is becoming a force previously unknown in the world, and has already outrun China, and can also soon become the richest, most influential superpower in the world. And this is due not only to the rising profits from the sales of new medicine, but also the rapid development of thanks to its healthier, stronger society. Today we don't know yet where this experiment of eliminating the illnesses of an entire population will lead us, but it's possible that Brazil will bring about a world revolution. They're also the #1 manufacturer of
I
lithium.
can't blame you for the decisions you made. You chose me, not knowing the cost. Would you do it again? Or was the price of healing me too high?
Breakthrough in medical Omugu Corp is going to heal us. The pharmaceutical company Omugu Corp was the only one to convince Jake Higgins to share the secrets of eternal health and has immediately started developing a new drug. We are in for a real medical revolution. Higgins is the first man in the world who managed to get in touch with this previously unknown Yabahaka tribe. Before he went to Brazil, he had to undergo complete vaccination, enhance his immunity, implement a health diet, and take numerous tests to make sure that he was in perfect shape. When it comes to tribes isolated from the world, coming in contact with a sickness brought from the outside, even a common cold, could lead to the extinction of an entire village. Higgins, however, rose up to the challenge, and we should all be grateful. When he reached his destination, it turned out that all his preparations were unnecessary. In the book he wrote after his return, Higgins included a sensational claim reporting this native tribe never got sick. By doing so, they aroused hope among the sick, but the book was eventually a huge disappointment, and the author didn't reveal the true reason behind the native's perfect immunity. Medical experts assessed that without evidence, he claims were nothing more than fairy tales. Luckily, Higgins also attracted supporters who saw the potential of this extraordinary claims. Omuo Corp managed to convince the traveler to share the knowledge he acquired. They were the only company in the world brave enough to launch the unconventional research, whose goal, among others, is to revolutionize cancer treatment. Soon, complicated surgeries and exhausting chemotherapy will become history. The fact that numerous copycats of Omuo Corp are trying to get to the Yabahaka at all costs seems to prove that Jake Higgins really discovered the secret of health. The interest is so huge that the Brazilian government had to start denying permits to venture into the tribe's territory out of the concerns of its safety. The authorities introduced special safety measures and created a reservation to prevent any unauthorized parties from trying to endanger the tribe. The Yabahaka are under full protection. Thanks to Higgins and Omuo Corp, the revolution in medicine has been put into motion, which will lead to the elimination of previously untreatable and often lethal conditions. If it comes to completion, this will mean that the unassuming traveler will go down in history, not only of medicinal progress, but also the entire human race. Man, there's just a lot to stomach. It's crazy. Will Jake Higgins' discovery save the world? Nobody believed that Higgins really found the secret of eternal health. Today we know that thanks to his discoveries, Omuo Corp is going to change the world, releasing the humanity from the burden of sickness and suffering. Sammy is suffering from acute lymphoblastic leukemia. He is only 4 years old and has spent most of his life in the hospital, being subject to chemotherapy and stuck with needles. bone marrow transplants gives the biggest chance of recovery, but Sammy, like thousands of other sick children, is not eligible for the procedure. The fight for these young patients' lives is a cruel race against time. Unexpectedly, Ombu Corp has joined the struggle, announcing a swift launch of a new generation drug, which is to make cancer treatment as easy as curing a cold. It's a real breakthrough of medicine, only that will change the fate of humanity by eliminating one of the most severe illnesses. The research conducted by this company has aroused great hope. Terminally ill patients have already started gathering next to the Ombu Corp's headquarters, hoping that they will be chosen for the first test. Officially, the company states that it's far too early to experiment on people, but according to the witnesses, cured patients have seen leaving the company's headquarters. Shocking reports about the unbelievable effects of the drug are drawing in a flood of desperate people willing to spend the rest of their lives in a queue in hopes of a miracle. And leukemia is just beginning. The company has announced that more drugs will be developed to eliminate other untreatable illnesses, all of them based on Jake Higgins' research, and it's truly amazing that the remedy for millions of sick people was found in the Amazonian forest among the members of a tribe completely isolated from civilization. The very idea sounds so preposterous that no distinguished scientist has addressed it. Only Jake Higgins found enough courage in his heart to set off on a long and dangerous journey in hopes of finding a revolutionary cure. Is there really hope for Sammy? Right now, doctors gave him 20% chance of recovery, whereas the new drug is said to be 100% efficient. If the boy gets it fast enough, he will have a long, normal life to look forward to, and even though the world without illness seems like a vision straight out of a science fiction movie, Jake Higgins and Ombu Corp have just taken us one step closer to fulfilling that dream. Shit. Wow. Nice plant. Wow. Oh wait, this is the door we came in? It was a hospital room. Hey baby. How you doing?
What price? What did I do? Tell me, please.
Newspaper. Speed more important than quality. Drug from Ombu Corp already available. Barely a year has passed since the Brazilian pharmaceutical company started working on a new revolutionary drug, and the medicine in question is already in use and being administered to patients. The world's medical experts are outraged about the violation of procedures and express concern over the safety of the patients. On Tuesday, the WHO officially recommended the actions of Ombu Corp that introduced a new drug into the market is such a record-breaking speed. According to WHO representative, it is impossible to conduct all necessary tests and adhere to international guidelines for new drugs in such a short time. Meanwhile, the president of Brazil has offered his support to the company, indicating that the drug has approved for sale by the appropriate registration office. He also added that the gravely ill can't spare several years to wait for effective treatment. According to the CEO of Ombu Corp, the drug was examined and is safe to use. It also said to be exceptionally efficient against cancer. Supposedly, the medicine leads to a complete and swift recovery while also preventing reoccurrence and metastasis. This is why rushed introduction into the market is supported by the organizations from all over the world before a drug makes its way to patients. The development of any drug starts with searching for new ways to treat a particular sickness, condition, or symptoms. In the first phase, as many as hundreds or even thousands of chemical substances and compounds are examined for the healing and preventative potential. Next, out of the pool, a small number of the most promising ones are chosen. They undergo preclinical trials, which are conducted on live tissue or bacteria and take approximately 5 years. It isn't until the next phase that the substances chosen from the initial pool are administered to people in a series of strictly regulated clinical trials, which take up to 6 years. Only then can a pharmaceutical company apply for registration. The application is examined by registration authorities for about 1.5 years. Once approval is received, the production of the drug can finally be launched, and then it is introduced into market. This isn't the end of the procedure, though. Every officially available drug is under constant, strict supervision. Whoa, what? Unknown virus detected in Brazil. It's been a week since Brazilian hospitals shared information about new occurrences of the unidentified virus. Today, a dozen cases have been reported. For safety reasons, the patients are isolated. Most of them have slipped into coma, and the doctors described their condition as serious. Tests are being conducted to identify the virus and its mutations. Currently, the patients are provided with symptomatic treatment whose aim is to increase their comfort. Authorities urge citizens who show suspicious symptoms or even have been in contact with an infected person to get checked out in the nearest hospital. One of the first symptoms of the infection are high fever and pale blue subdermal lesions. The authorities also assured that the public that the situation is under control and there is no risk of an outbreak. Sounds familiar. More infected with new virus in Brazil. More infected new virus in Brazil. The situation in Brazil hospitals is becoming worse. Over several dozen people died in connection with the unidentified virus, and the number of diagnosed infections is on the rise. The hospital is struggling to accommodate the incoming flood of patients. Initially, the sick will be kept in isolation, but no hospital has sufficient number of isolation wards for all the affected. Entire wards and even wings of hospitals are being turned into quarantine zones. Unfortunately, the efforts of the medical personnel may not be enough to prevent an outbreak. People in the advanced stages of the illness are found at homes in the streets and in public spaces, thus spreading the virus even further. The worst scenario is playing out of the poorest districts in favelas. Poor sanitation and access to health care, paired with the distrustful attitude of the citizens towards the authorities, make it even more difficult to contain the virus in these areas. The Minister of Health assures the public that several research teams are currently working independently to identify the virus. At the same time, a special investigative task force has been formed to determine the source of the cause of the outbreak. The president of Brazil claims that the situation is under control, but is asking the citizens to follow strict safety measures and avoid public places if possible. Several big events were canceled for safety reasons, and kindergartens and schools see a decline in attendance. Despite the reassuring tone of authorities, Brazil is on the brink of chaos. Outbreak of unknown disease spiraling out of control. Sounds so familiar. Not long ago, Brazil aspired to become the world's greatest superpower, but now it has found itself on the brink of total collapse. A mysterious disease has already cost Brazil the lives of 20 million people. The country is running out of the medical supplies, and the government has lost control of the country. If the outbreak spreads beyond the borders, the crisis may consume the entire continent. Due to the tragic situation in Brazil, the neighboring countries have introduced procedures that are meant to protect the citizens from becoming infected. Additional forces have been deployed to control the borders, and official crossings have been closed. Runaways are trying to escape Brazil illegally, are apprehended and sent back. The rest of the world has been has introduced restrictions. Most airports have suspended flights to and from Brazil. At a special conference organized by the WHA, representatives from all around the world are debating on how to stop the unidentified virus from spreading any further. One of the first propositions is to fortify the safety measures at the Isthmus of Panama. From the geological perspective, it is the most convenient place to stop the outbreak because the epidemic has already reached Colombia. Other propositions include building barbed wire entanglements, fences, or even a wall reaching from coast to coast. Engaging the major military forces being considered, it's easy to notice that the helplessness of the WHA in the face of this crisis. All the solutions discussed so far mostly aimed at protecting the countries that haven't been affected by the disease. No one has proposed a method of efficient treatment of the virus or containment of the chaos-ridden area. The first day of the conference has led to disappointing conclusion, and the world still cannot feel safe.
They all believed this was the only solution. Shutting down airports, seaports, and now this? They are isolating the entire continent.
Wait. So this already happened, and we're in the jungle? That's why nobody's around? Huh? Huh? That's got a sting. Wake up, human. Rise and shine. Whoa. That's a grave. These are graves. Whoa. 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 What's with the light bright?
You think I was worth it?
I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Where are we? What town is it? How many yards to go? Oh!
Doesn't look like you're gonna need this.
Thanks, buddy.
It's Alvarez. I fell down to a fucking cave. Christ. I think I broke my leg. Wait. Report number. Fuck. Why do I even... Alvarez. Report number 24. I managed to immobilize the leg, but there is no exit. The walls are covered in paintings. So someone must have been here before me. But how the fuck did they come in? There's nothing here. Not even the tiniest crack. It's all because of that asshole Higgins. I told you we don't fucking need him here. Higgins! You piece of shit! Pick up that fucking call!
Who are you, buddy? 25 or 31. We're on this island. Whoa, man. So, alright, so we need to head, man, we need to head southwest. Which is that way. What? Alright, so... Okay. Yeah. We need some time to figure out what the hell just happened. We actually might need this guy. We do have the grappling gun now. So I think we can get out of here if we can figure out where the hell we are. We need to head that way. Oh wait, this looks familiar. The island that we just went to is over there. Okay. So all we have to do is swim that way. Yep, there's the research facility. Yeah. What do you think? What do we do next? You know? I wonder if our fire's still lit. Seriously, what do we do next? We have the cure. We need to go. We need to use the grappling gun, which is up there. Straight ahead of us. First things first. So nice. Alright, so yeah, that was a giant sack of crazy. And I don't know what to think or what to do. I'm gonna end this episode here, and when we come back, we're gonna figure it all out. This is nuts. Yeah, it's really good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.